Good morning, Bus 1. Are we ready? Awesome responsibility being Bus 1. Been on a lot of team trips. Bus 1 is the head coach bus. Usually he sits right there. Coach Coverville had the resistance and safety. Usually not on Bus 1. It's cool. It's a little differently here in Under Armour, as we know. We are native dancer. Each of the 7 buses is named after a famous horse. And being Bus 1, it's appropriate that we have probably the most famous of Baltimore native horses. We can do little facts on Native Dancer. Native Dancer was born in 1950. He's 17 years old. Nicknamed the Gray Ghost. One of the most celebrated and accomplished thoroughbred racehorses in history. He was the first horse made famous through the medium of television. In his 3-year campaign, Native Dancer received a great deal of media attention leading up to the Kentucky Derby. He lost that race. That was the only race in his career that he lost. Most people blame it on jockey Eric Garrett. Go figure. To date, Native Dancer is one of only 2 dual classic winners, winning 2 of the 3 Triple Crown, to come from the state of Maryland. The other was Kawhi King, who won the 1966 Kentucky Derby at Prevost. Native Dancer is one of only 11 Maryland-bred colts to win a U.S. Triple Crown race. He appeared on the May 31st cover of Time magazine. Many consider the Gray Ghost of Sagamore to have the first thoroughbred television star. The TV Guide ranked him as the top icon of the era. Pat Lyons, where are you? Who's on this bus? Coach Cronin. You'll appreciate this. At stud, Native Dancer sired 43 stakes winners from 306 foals. Pays to be a champion, right? He died on November 16, 1967, and was buried at Sagamore Farm in Maryland. Pretty special. Those of you that were on the tour yesterday, we saw the barn where Native Dancer lived. I don't remember hearing last night. Very special. Remember Kevin's speech at the farm last night. He talked about his passion and the mission of the farm. It's very simple. 3 Triple Crown winners. Native Dancer is very close, but we all know if anybody can pull off getting it done, being the first Triple Crown winner in the state of Maryland is Kevin. We can bank on that. All right, for the game. We're going to see a quick video.
Alright. Let's get some volume.
Turn the mic on.
Turn it on. Crank it. There we go. Louder.
Every detail.
There we go.
All that you do for us, all that you do for Under Armour 364 days of the year, and today it's just about the reason I got up this store, horses for the horses, much more to do with the human. The fact is, it's valid. It was no state, it was no city. It gave, frankly, the Under Armour family and broader community a place to come back and see. I bought the farm literally back in 2007. The vision that we had was very simple. This is taking the hand of this farm. What you find down there is close to some 90 horses that we have, roughly 30 or so which are in training. You've got a farm that includes 179 stables, 100 of which have been renovated. You've got a quarter-mile indoor track that's a historic building in the National Registry. You've got a 3/4-mile outdoor track that's built on recycled Under Armour t-shirts, the fastest track in the world. Of course it is. And you've got this great stable, great property. We're also now looking forward to building our Motorcade Street. And that's what's happening today. You're a part of the history that we're building. So again, welcome to the best day. And I'll tell you, men wearing nice suits, women wearing beautiful sundresses, big fun hats. It's kind of a big day. So I encourage all of you, have the time of your lives today. Enjoy yourself. Thanks very much for all that you do that makes a weekend like this possible. This vision is something that's just beginning. And ladies and gentlemen, Under Armour, Sagamore, we are just getting started.
All right. here at the Prevost, those of you who've been here in the past, you know this. For those of you who are new, we're very competitive, as you know. And we like to do something we call the Under Armour Prevost Challenge. So here's how it works. Each bus goal is to collect $5,000 per bus, roughly $100 per person. For $100 you get a share. Once we collect from everybody, if we're short of 5,000, usually we are by a little bit, those people who want to get in for a second share will be able to get in for a second share. We will be betting on each race. We will bet a win, a place, and a show bet. Each team gets 20 points. They pick the winner, 10 points. We're very fortunate this year. First time we did this. In the past, I would have been responsible for handicapping the horses, which put us in a big hole. But this year we have a horse racing consultant with us. So I'm going to ask Lord Davis to come up and give us a little more context on how this is going to work and collect the money.
All right.
I used to be a surfer, so no one get nervous. Well, first of all, I'm very excited to be on Bus 1, Team 1. And I just want to let you guys know that I have some pedigree as well. We have won this before on the 5. Too many screwdrivers. I'm a numbers guy, I'm not articulate, I'm all about numbers. So what I want to tell you guys is, first of all, we have, it is my job to give you guys a competitive advantage. Okay? So right now, we've eliminated 2 buses. What I mean by that is, it's not what you know sometimes, it's who you know. I already have bus 4 and bus 5 picks. Okay? True story. So if you guys, what I would like to do, first talk about, discuss about shares. I have 50 playing cards. So when you buy in for $100 in your share, you get a playing card. Please do not lose that. That's how you get paid. Okay? So I'll be selling shares of playing cards, and that will be your shares. So if you want more than 1 share, you get more than 1 playing card. Easy enough? Okay. So I want to keep it simple for your program, because I want you guys to have a great day. I want you to focus on your entertainment and your company and all that good stuff. So I'm going to keep it simple when we talk about the program. What I want you guys to focus on if you're studying on programs, the things that I really isolate is, first, I isolate the race as far as how much the race is worth. Okay? If it's grade 1, which is the Prevost, that's normally $1 million race, a grade 2, grade 3, and then your normal type races. What I look for, the reason why I'm telling you the amounts of the races, what I'm looking for is class of the horse. What I mean by that is, when you see a horse, if you guys open up your program, you pick any race, not a big deal. When you see a horse and you go over his list of races that he competed in, you'll see the amount that planning race was when he ran. So there might be a number, let's say 50,000, 49,000, or 35. Okay, just actually that works to my advantage. I can say anything. So usually you can tell if a horse has his last race, let's say he ran March 31st, okay, and it's now what, May 16th. So he's on a month layoff, we would call that, right? Some folks like that, some folks don't. I typically like to see a horse off a 2-week to a 4-week rest. I like seeing that. Okay? If it's longer than that, I start questioning in my mind what's wrong with the horse. What's the trainer thinking about that horse? So, layoff and the amount of money. So, think about this. If a horse is running in his last race and the claim was 50,000, and all of a sudden he's in a grade 3 race for 250,000, I might assume that he's a little bit out of class. You understand what I mean by that? So his competition might have a little bit more experience, or has run against better type horses than he's used to. Okay? So that's what I look at. also have up top on your program, you do have a program. You guys have your lifetime records. Okay? We'll also have their records for 2014, 2015. That's when you guys can really assess who the winner and who the losers are. Okay? I like to know that my running back or my shooting guard has been there before. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see the whites in his eyes when you put him there and sneak second. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I look at. I also look at lifetime earnings. It's right under the records of the horse. Lifetime earnings. So if I see a horse has earned $1 million in his life and he's running against other horses that have earned $150,000 in their life, that's something to talk about, something to consider. Okay? Another statistic, the last statistic that I want you guys to concentrate on, this might be one of the most important ones, it's called buyer speed. Okay? Buyers and gentlemen that can calculate and formulate an algorithm that is constructed in many ways. Please don't ask me what that is because it's actually proprietary and classified. So the speed numbers that we look for in a race, what I look for is anywhere from 89 to higher. If they're in triple digits, 100, 101, 102, that's a horse to consider. Okay? And I'll show you where that buyer's numbers is for the folks that don't have programs. Okay? And lastly, for some of the nice young ladies on the bus, how many folks in here read People Magazine or Us Magazine? I know my wife does, it's popular. So everybody wants to know gossip, right? Everybody like gossip? Stories? Okay, so in your racing program, if you look to the right, it tells you a little story about that race and what that horse did. Like it will tell you the horse panicked, or the horse got stuck on the rail, or the horse performed well, wasn't challenged. So you can read these things. You can read these things and assess the stories of the races they were in, okay, and gather some knowledge. I'm expecting us to have a team input. I hope you guys aren't looking at me and say, "Board, what do you like?" And then you guys are off to the bar. Let's have some fun together. Let's win this, like I said, again. Okay? And like I said, I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to give you any information. There might be some other agendas. You guys might have some big players on here that might want to gamble a little bit. That is me as well. We can do what we can. You know what? You know what we can do today? Let's damage the banker today. Is that our goal? Let's damage the banker. The other buses, they're irrelevant. You know what I mean? As far as the competition, they're not here. But their company, they're here. Because we love them, they're our friends. But as far as competition, they're empty chairs. Have fun. Happy Preakness, everybody.
A couple other notes. As usual, Kevin often has a few horses racing, a few horses breeding today. So I'm sure you'd all love to keep your eye on those horses. He has two in race 4, which we will not be there in time for. First race we will see is race 5, and his horse is Happy My Way, running out of post number 4. You don't want to remember that. He has two more, one in race 11, Tisgale, out of post number 10. And then in race 12, War Correspondent out of post 13. Let's all keep an eye on those horses. War Correspondent was scratched. Thank you, Dan. All right. Oh, there were two Sagamore horses that ran yesterday. Day before the Preakness is a big day at the track here at Pimlico, and both of those horses won their races. We're off on the right foot.
That's going now, people.
All right, Gordon and our lovely assistant, Jess, will be coming up and down the aisles collecting your shares.
All right.
Allison will help as needed.
The one for first thing, so. All right.
pointed out that there are 52 cars in the deck. There's only 50 because there's 5,000. So if anybody turns in a red 2 to collect their money, you know something's fishy. So be careful.
And we know they're not selling players cards in the kiosks in between us, so we should be safe. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm up for negotiation, no problem. If I keep it open now, I can move around, no problem.
Should we get music to play? Do we have a
Oh, she gave me 99.5.
Yes.
Alright, so we're going to congregate. Let's have a plan. 10 minutes to post. 10 minutes to post. When you walk into the tent, I like to have the far right side. So when you walk in, you're looking into the tent. There's some tables to the right. So we can have all our team congregate. We'll select some team captains or whatever, however we're going to do it. Because again, we're going to have a good time as well. It's not remain focused. So let's congregate. We're looking into the far right. Does that work for everybody?
So we're about 5 minutes? I think we're here. Huh? Yeah, 5 minutes to get in there.
Some more information for you. You can see Pimlico coming up here on our right. The track is a 1 mile dirt oval surrounding a 7 furlong turf oval. There are stables for about 1,000 horses. Capacity including the infield is over 120,000 people. Pimlico officially opened in the fall of 1870 with the colt named Preakness winning the first running of what was then called the Dinner Party Stakes. 3 years later, the horse would have the 1873 Preakness Stakes named in his honor. The track is also noted as the home for the match race in which Seabiscuit beat War Admiral in the second Pimlico Special in 1938. In the century, and more since its opening, Pimlico Racetrack has weathered much outside history, including the 1904 Great Fire of Baltimore, the Great Depression of the 1930s, and others. Pimlico also survived Prohibition, and even an anti-gambling movement in 1910. This is my favorite part. As Alfred Vanderbilt said, Pimlico is more than a dirt track bounded by 4 streets. It is an accepted American institution devoted to the best interests of the great sport, race by time, respected for its honorable past. And again, referencing last night, I think those are Kevin's sentiments as well, as he talked about making the Preakness the 3rd major sport franchise in Baltimore, besides the Ravens and the Orioles.
I know, seriously. Alright.
Up or down?
All right, we've timed this well. The track is